It is a great thrill for me to do this, and Steve Dobson's here, and he received it 1 year, so I'm in good company. But today it's my absolute pleasure to recognize a good friend we've worked together for years and has been involved in making a difference in Washtenaw County, and that's Joe Fitzsimmons. You know, Joe's been supporting United Way somewhere between 40 and 50 years and has been there. In the 70s, as CEO of University Microfilms, he led the campaign in 1978. His employee program won award after award. He supported special events of United Way. So he's been there since the 70s. And when he retired, he kept active in United Way, serving on committees. His most recent accomplishment has to do with the Tocqueville Society. And Joe took that over, chaired it in 2007. And since that time, he's more than doubled the members from 25 to 60. And on an annual basis, the Tocqueville members give to the campaign about $1.8 million. So that's a tremendous contribution. He and Doug Gross continue to co-chair that committee. Joe also serves on the United Way Advisory Council. So it's a long history with United Way. But just as important has been Joe's contributions in our community. I think Joe is legendary in terms of raising dollars and resources for nonprofits. He put new on its feet so it could support nonprofits. He was critical in raising dollars for the Delana Center. I had the pleasure of serving on that capital campaign with Joe, and his leadership helped raise $8.2 million to build the Delana Center and support it. And I have to say, without Joe's leadership and his ability to ask people to give, we wouldn't have built the Delana Center. It was that significant. So many of you nonprofit folks, Joe has worked with you, he's raised dollars for you, he's been your mentor, he's been your trainer, he's been your coach, and so I doubt that there's a nonprofit in this room and in this community that hasn't benefited from what Joe has done. He knows how to raise money. If you don't believe me, you can ask Governor Rick Snyder. It's just been a great run for Joe in terms of commitment to the nonprofit sector. As we were talking outside, he told me about 2 or 3 new adventures he has in raising dollars. So, Joe, come on up here and let me present this award to you. Joe, for your dedication to the community, your years of service to United Way, it's an honor to present this award to my good friend, Joe Fitzsimmons.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Love you, Tom. Love you. Thank you. I'm not supposed to say anything, right?
You say thank you.
I guess I'm not supposed to say much, but thank you very, very much for this. As most of you know, my passion is to raise money for good causes. And I can't think of a better cause than the United Way. To me, it's been my backbone for, well, ever since I grew up and worked for Xerox back in the old days, back in Rochester, New York. And I learned what it was all about and have stayed with it. I'm also very passionate about what I call Tocqueville. The Tocqueville Society, people that give $10,000 or more to the United Way every year. And so if there's anybody in the room that would like to ante up, why, we're happy to sign you up. We've got 60 some now, and my goal is to get us to 100. So again, thank you very, very, very much. My pleasure. This is the best guy that I know right here. We did get the Delana Center done, and it was 8.7 million actually. Came from 165 people. Thank you all very, very much. God bless you.